I love battle royales. I love the concept of last man standing, and I love the rush and intensity of that final duel. Contractors Showdown is the next big battle royale game to parachute itself into our libraries, and it's a genuine marvel. I remember playing PUBG when it was first released on Xbox and being completely enamored with everything about it. It was simple, it was to the point, and honestly, sometimes that's all you really need. Then Black Ops 4 came out and introduced their version of the Battle Royale experience with Blackout. It had the big studio budget behind it, and the best part about it was that it just felt like a better version of PUBG. Simple, to the point, that's all you need. That was back in 2018, and there's really only been one Battle Royale game that I've enjoyed since then. I know. What about Warzone, Fortnite, and Apex? No, and no. Warzone just feels like a complete bastardization of the genre. Time-limited battle passes, expensive in-game shop items, revives. I've played very little of Fortnite, but the only thing that really captured my interest were the sexy women. Other than that, building ruins the experience for me. Also, revives. And Apex? Man, I just despise hero shooters. And revives. The only battle royale I've enjoyed since Blackout has been, drumroll please, Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier. That's right, a mobile game. Honestly, the only reason I even touched it was because it was a Final Fantasy game. But it was a genuinely great battle royale. That shut down because Square Enix continues to make genius business decisions that can't possibly fail. Fortunately for Contractors, it doesn't actually need to compete with the big boys because VR is a completely different audience, and the competition in the VR space is, practically non-existent. First and foremost, thank God this game works with absolute zero problems with the HP Reverb G2. I mean, aside from the usual issues I have, but that's not the game's fault. Father Gabe, are you out there, listening?
Ayo, what's up my homie G? How can I help you?
Yo, can you please hurry up on the Deckard? I know you're working on it. I've just about had it with this headset's tracking. Jokes aside, it's such a roll of the dice as to whether or not a game will work properly with this thing, and I just gotta give props to Caveman Studio for doing the absolute bare minimum. Lord knows, not even the largest companies can manage that nowadays. This game is gorgeous, most of the time. Characters tend to have butter faces. Thank God there are only two brave enough to actually show their uggo-muggos. And the ground textures tend to not load properly and morph around, which can actually be pretty trippy running into that. I assume that's a side effect of getting the game to work for the Quest 2 audience, seeing as that's generally the largest install base. Aside from that, the world itself is pretty damn beautiful. One of the most important aspects to get right is the map, and I think the devs knocked it out of the park with this one. The map is pretty huge and is a blast to navigate around. Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Holy crap!
Oh, this is so cool!
That was awesome.
Yeah! Whee!
Wahoo! I think that's easily my favorite part of the game.
Ziplining into the sky and parachuting around is straight up one of the coolest things I've experienced in VR so far. Zipline points are scattered around the map and offers a quick method to traverse and can be used as a failsafe in case you can't outrun the enclosing circle. It can be a huge rush if you use it in that case. There's a lot of color and variety in locations on this map. A Battle Royale map should be a melting pot of locales and culture. I'm still pretty new to the VR scene. I've only recently started to venture out to new games instead of my go-tos. I gotta say, Contractors Showdown might be the best looking game I've played so far. Seriously, while streaming, I could not stop gushing about how detailed this game looks.
God, the character model is so detailed, and it's not like tripping out either. It doesn't like look like it has that VR jank. Like, it's well animated. Holy crap. I guess it's just because like it's VR, so like the movements are like so subtle. It doesn't look like it has that, like, if you were to like play Call of Duty or Halo, if you turn, your torso turns first and then your legs. Everything about this looks so crazy natural. Like, even the way he's holding himself up, the way he's running.
I genuinely don't feel like I've seen player models move as naturally as they do in this game compared to any other I've played before. On the flip side, this is still a VR game, so expect to see jank on a regular basis.
Holy shit, he's doing the Fortnite dance.
Contractors Showdown is my first dive into an FPS VR multiplayer experience. For one, my headset's tracking isn't the greatest. And two, my only experience with a realistic first-person shooter has been with a few hours of Into the Radius.
Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this. Oh, there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there.
And as it turns out, yeah, I suck at this.
Huh? I got someone. I didn't get anyone. That says 0 kills. I guess I downed him. That's so disappointing. That's so goddamn disappointing. God damn it.
Holy crap! Contractors Showdown has been the most humbling video game experience ever. I love video games. I play them all the time. I love 100%ing games. And for a lot of them, there's a certain amount of skill required to achieve that. I would say I'm pretty gosh darn good at games. But Contractors, good lord, never have I felt like such a little baby boy. And the worst part is, there are kids on here that completely smoke me.
You've at least gotten a kill in this, right?
Hell no.
I see. I was kind of thinking maybe you just weren't counting this.
Why do you think I feel so bad?
Alright, that's it. Let's hit the range. Home base has a pretty great shooting range with all the guns to mess around with and even a spot to chuck grenades. While I do love how in-depth Into the Radius goes with its reloading, it was very refreshing to get a more arcadey feel to it in this game. Of course, the idea is to make sure players aren't fumbling too long with the reload. Once again, someone who has a sleight of hand will always have the advantage in any combat scenario. That's not me, but I'm getting there. Alright, I got a feel for the game now. I think it's time to take some names.
Ah! I quit! Fuck you! Pig Lord VR? Is it happy?
Ah, Jesus Christ, I suck at this. I know I'm a complete novice, but I can't help but feel terrible for my teammates. I mean, I legitimately can't get a single kill, but that does lead me to my next point. Why in the world are there no solo queues? I don't want to team up with random people. I don't want to be forced to listen to others. Although, I did catch a conversation of a fella telling a little kid that school is good for him. It was kind of sweet, but, you know, I also don't want to listen to that garbage. I just want to chew bubblegum and take names. But as long as there are no solo queues, then I guess I'll keep chewing bubblegum.
You see this, Julian?
Yeah,
This is the BR experience.
I see.
Just sitting nice and cozy in a single spot while you wait for the circle to come in. Yeah. This is gaming.
Yep. Sit there for 20 minutes. You get in a gunfight that's over in 10 seconds. Do it again.
If teaming up isn't a problem for you, then yeah, absolutely, check this game out. My biggest issue, aside from no solo queues, which if there was, this wouldn't be an issue at all, is that this game has revives. Why? Is it a player retention thing? It feels gross and gets rid of the punishment of playing recklessly. Buying things at kiosks honestly isn't a big deal to me. If you scavenge enough money, you can buy upgrades and weapons. Okay, that's fine, but revives? That ruins the last man standing aspect of the genre. I can't even begin to fathom why every developer insists on putting it in their games. If I manage to kill someone, which, believe me buddy, ain't happening in this game, but if I do, then I shouldn't have to worry about the same guy I just killed coming back to kill me later. What happened to simple and to the point? Look, the game is extremely solid, very beautiful, very fun, even though I can't get a single kill, and very new. To anyone on the fence, I say go for it. Sights and sounds are very satisfying, and it looks like Caveman Studio is in for the long haul. As long as they continue to support Contractors Showdown properly, I can see this game being the Warzone of the VR space. You know, just add solo queues and I'll likely no-life this game. Then everyone on Twitch can see me struggle to get a single kill. Anyways, thanks for watching. It means the world to me that you checked out my video. Let's see, the next thing you should probably do is subscribe, then follow me on Twitch. Most importantly, join the Discord. There you'll get 100% reliable notifications on all my uploads and every time I go live on Twitch. I want to build an awesome community, so I hope to see you there.
Yes! Yes! Oh no! There's more! Oh, that's so satisfying. That was great. I did it. I actually did it. No! 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 You know what? Screw it! I got my first kill! I did it! I did it! Woo! Winner, winner, chicken dinner, baby!